moped right up my side. Look at him, look. Want to sit on my lap, do you? Oh, that was close. What an absolute volley. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a Thursday afternoon where finally it's dry. Honestly, if you live in the UK, you know it's just been wet for days and weeks and weeks. And my poor bikes haven't had any action whatsoever. So I'm going to go and drag mine out the shed and see if we can get it out on the road for a bit. There we are, all tucked up in the dark. And my bike is sat in the middle here, hasn't been out for weeks, and Louise is over here. You can see that thing's just sat there for about 3 weeks unused. And the problem is, the battery's probably going flat on that, and the same on this. I've had mine on a battery charger, which isn't ideal. So I'm actually going to head off over to a motorcycle shop now. I'll take you with me. I'm going to try and buy a trickle charger so I can swap between the bikes and keep these charged all over the winter so they don't cause us a problem when we want to take them out. Now, if you usually tune into my videos, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that I've gained over the last couple of months. It's gone berserk, and I'm really thankful for everybody that's hit that subscribe button. I wanted to hit 1,000 before Christmas, and we've smashed that now. And that's partly down to this project I've got here, which is my Honda Hornet Scrambler project. If you look on the channel, you'll see that I'm doing some work on that. And there'll be another video filmed on this in a couple of days' time. But for this video, I'm not going to be doing any work on that whatsoever. So if you tuned in to watch any work on the Scrambler, you're out of luck. We're actually going out on the Honda Cross Tourer. Now that was great timing because that struggled a little bit then. I haven't actually started this bike in about 2 weeks and I haven't been on it for about 3. And you could hear the battery was really struggling then, so I think it's a great time to put a trickle charger on. And that's what you should do really. If your bikes are in the shed over the winter, even though they're in the shed, it's freezing in there, it will damage the battery, so pop the trickle charger on even just once a week and then that will keep the battery in great condition so it's ready for the summer. Now you just have to excuse my slight bit of ignorance then. I just remember what I said in the garden, and that you should put your trickle charger on while your bike's in the shed. I understand not everybody's got a shed and not everybody's as fortunate as I am to have that great big workshop. I am extremely lucky to have that space. And I know some of my friends have to park their bikes outside, but they manage somehow to run an extension lead out and just plug something in for a few hours at a time. So it is possible, but yeah, I am very lucky to have a great big workshop. Now you may be wondering what I've got on my bars there. What are them hideous things he's got on his handlebars, I hear you say. Yeah, they are quite hideous, but I'll tell you what, these are the Oxford handlebar mitts. They're fantastic. I absolutely love them. I haven't got my heated grips on at all today. I don't need them, it's not that cold, but when the heated grips are on, accompanied with these, they create a really warm pocket in there. It's lovely, and it just means I can ride with my summer gloves. I've got my Alpine Star, really thin, good gloves, but they're really thin, and that's what I like. I don't like big bulky winter gloves. Now if you've watched the channel before, you would have seen me on this VFR 1200 Honda Cross Tourer. I absolutely adore this bike. I love it, but it is a little bit of a one-trick pony. It's not what I call a toy bike. In the past, before I owned this is my first sort of big adventure bike style thing. I've always had fun bikes, you know. I've had supermoto, street fighters, bobbers, custom bikes, anything that just puts a great big grin on your face. This is my first real sensible bike and I absolutely love it, and I'm really looking forward to putting some miles on it next year. I've got a trip booked, well not booked, it's planned to go over to Belgium in the spring, and then I've got another trip in the summer which I'm hoping to do with Louise. She'll probably be on the back with a few pals. We're going to go down to the Pyrenees in Spain and see what that's all about. So yeah, there'll be a few videos coming up next year of some really exciting trips, hopefully. Better put some fuel in the old girl. She doesn't run on fumes, unfortunately. If you ask Louise, they do. 1p over. Hate when that happens. Right, let's go over that Superbike factory. Luckily, it's not too far from us actually. It's only about 5 miles.
wouldn't believe how pleasant it is out here today. I've just remembered what the date is, and this date last year I was having to ride this bike, it's the only transport I had on that day, over to Mayday Hospital in Croydon, and I was so nervous because there was ice on the road. It was so cold and I froze all the way there and back. I didn't have any heated grips on or anything like that at the time. I only just got the bike. It's absolutely freezing, and today 12 degrees and I'm just wearing my, my Kevlar jeans, and it's absolutely pleasant out here. Louise is going to be really annoyed with me when I get home and she finds out I've had an early day from work and gone out on the bike without her. Now if you watched the channel before, you know that Louise has booked her test for the early part of next year, and I don't know when it is, and we've kept it like that because she doesn't want me to put any pressure on her, and if she knows I know, she'll put pressure on herself, so she's just going to keep it to herself for a little while, and we're just going to keep going out riding until she feels ready. I mean, she is ready, don't get me wrong, but she does need to put some miles on the bike and keep her confidence up over the course of these next couple of months. So this is the Superbike factory over in Crawley. We're just going to pull in there now. I'm hoping they got what I need, and also I'm over to buy a Christmas present for Louise, which by the sounds of it they got them in stock, so we'll have to have a look. Obviously I'm not going to show you guys what I bought her because this video will go out before Christmas and the surprise will be spoiled, so that'll be useless, won't it? But hopefully they've got what I need. So I've been over here a few times. I really like the fact that they've got the main bike shop there. I quite like just coming in on a wet day having a look around the bikes, but they've got this clothing accessories side as well, which is always really handy. So let's go inside, see what they got and have a look round. So there we go, I've got a trickle charger from the Superbike factory accessory side. Guy was really helpful as usual, and he did me a pretty good deal on that. So I've got the Optimizer Pro 1250, and what I like about this one, it's got a lead in there which I can screw onto the battery under the seat. It should dangle under the seat, so I haven't got to take the seat off every time I want to put the trickle charger on. I can just connect that cable and then just click the charger in from down there somewhere, so it just makes it a lot easier to put it on every now and then. So I'm going to head off now, take a little ride back. It's just starting to get dark. I did only have the afternoon to come out for a little ride, so let's see if we can get a few country lanes in, get the bike dirty and get back. There you go, look, the temperature's up to 14. That's bloody mad for this time of year. If you're ever over this way and you want to pop into the clothing side of the Superbike factory, or go next door and look at all the bikes, there is also a great cafe next door, absolutely brilliant cafe, so you can come and have your breakfast and buy all your bike bits at the same time. Got a moped right up my side, look at him, look. Want to sit on my lap, do you? What a prat. He's all over the bloody road. He was literally sat on my tail about a foot away from my rear end. Oh, that was close. What an absolute volley. Now that's how you don't ride, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, people like that are just going to get themselves hurt very, very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. The point of it really was just to get the bike out while I had a bit of time, while the temperature was up, and just to say thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. And I know a lot of you are subscribed to watch the Scrambler build. You may not want to watch me out on the bike or Louise and I out riding, but it's just a chance to say thank you, and it really means a lot. I've really enjoyed my YouTube journey so far. I'm still quite new at it, and I really enjoy going out making videos and editing them and putting them on for other people to enjoy. So yeah, I really do appreciate the feedback that I've got and the views that I've got and everything else. So yeah, it's amazing. It really does make me happy, so thank you. Now I'm just going to head home now. I'm going to try and find some bigger country lanes where I can have a bit of fun on the bike and enjoy myself for half an hour before it gets too dark. And then I'm going to go home and tell Louise I've been out on my own. Take care, guys. Cheers.